Big-time hit from Granham. In the air in a deep left field. It's gone! We've made it to the next round in the boys Division I volleyball tournament bracket. Durfee hitting the road to come to BC High for the round of 32. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome inside BC High School. Great to be here. We were here about a year and a half ago for boys soccer. We were outside, and now here today inside a cooled gym. Pretty warm outside. Great to be inside for some sports today. Durfee had a great win on Thursday night at home. They hadn't had a home playoff game in about 5 years, so nice to play in front of the home crowd and nice to come away with a win. They swept Everett in what was really a good match. You know, Durfee played well in the first set. Everett took a while to get going. Second set was really back and forth. Took a while to establish a pace. Durfee closed it out, and then in the third set, Durfee ran away with that third to sweep the Crimson Tide. Now, today, tall order coming up against BC High. Why? Well, let's take a look at their schedule, right? They see Severian, they see St. John's Prep, they see Catholic Memorial. Now, they see some schools that we see in other sports as well, like Needham, North Andover, Boston Latin, North Quincy, another one. Not in volleyball, but we see them throughout the year, it seems, in multiple categories, and we've seen them in tournament play as well. BC High, a tough opponent. They're number 7. They're 18-2, just one of 4 teams to win 18 or more games this year in Division I. We'll see what today brings here on the road. We hope you'll stay tuned. Live coverage coming up right after the break.
I'm Mike Labossiere, What's Upper Reservation Forester.
And I'm Paul Furlan, the Administrator of Community Utilities.
Protecting open space is a benefit today, and it's a gift to future generations.
For over 150 years, Fall River has been a leader in environmental preservation. The Southeastern Massachusetts Bioreserve ensures forest and fields remain undeveloped and accessible. The Community Preservation Act is a vital component to fulfill climate goals.
Since 2017, CPA funds totaling nearly $1.3 million have been used to acquire conservation areas in Fall River. Educational programs within the bioreserve connect families to nature and promote understanding and respect for diverse culture, history, and wildlife.
Half of Fall River, about 12,000 acres, an area the size of Mattapoisett, is protected water and woodland. Healthy forests minimize flooding, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for endangered species.
As the region expands manufacturing and technology, people are directly reliant on green infrastructure as an irreplaceable source of clean water and air.
Miles of trails wind through unique landscapes which appeal to hikers, cross-country skiers, and mountain bikers. Specific areas are open for safe seasonal hunting. The Bioreserve promises endless discoveries and recreational experiences year-round.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Welcome back, everybody, inside the Cadogan Gymnasium at Boston College High School here in Boston. Evan Massoud with you for the call of the round of 32 in Division I boys volleyball. Durfee making the trip, as did we for the road game. Always like coming to different places. We were here a couple years ago for it was fall 2022 for boys soccer, the prelims. We were outside. At the time they were doing construction out there. They didn't have bleachers and a press box, and they're still doing construction on campus, so that phase of it pretty much done. This is one of 2 gyms here. This is the newer one, but much smaller. And I have to tell you, I kind of like it. It makes me think of Diamond Regional quite a bit because we're right on top of the action, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I love the field house. It's great. Back at home, But there's something to be said for being literally like 25 feet from the court, or maybe even a little less than that. So that's always a lot of fun. It just changes the dynamics of, being a broadcaster and hearing what's going on the court. So we are dead center. Ladder on this side, obviously, so our official not right, kind of right blocking the net, but it's really the only option we had here. So at least we're dead center of the court, which is good. Another block for Durfee, but that time the point will go to the Eagles, so 2-1. Durfee in their road red, primarily red uniforms, and the Eagles wearing their burgundy or maroon with the gold. Their libero wearing gold, number 15 on the right of your screen. Durfee's libero wearing the black. And that's De Silva, number 25. Actually, I'm sorry, no, Rosario today. Sorry, he's wearing number 55. Oh, what a dig! That's in. Very impressed with, Everett held their own for a while on Thursday. Durfee, clearly the more experienced team. Everett's program just 3 years old. Recapping, what we saw on Thursday evening, but I went back to it. I said it earlier in the open. It really, that second set was back and forth, and neither side could get into a rhythm. But I honestly think that was, partly because of the defense and how well both sides were playing defensively. So for me, I give Everett a lot of credit after losing the first set on Thursday to come back and really go toe-to-toe with Durfee until the very late stages of the match, or rather of that set. Then the third set, the Hilltoppers really, showing why they are the veteran team, and they put Crimson Tide away pretty quickly. Well, since Durfee's 2-0 start, 5 straight points for the Eagles here in their home court. Some late arriving fans coming in here. We said on Thursday 2 o'clock start today, but that was actually an error on the MIAA bracket website. That is just out of bounds. So 3 o'clock start today. Tomorrow is certainly 2 o'clock. That has not changed for baseball. From Skip Lewis Field, we'll be back at Durfee tomorrow. And so a playoff-filled weekend. I'll tell you, the rounds here, not a lot of time. Not like the fall and the winter time. They're not giving much of a window, and I truly believe it's because of how early the school year's ending this year. For many schools like Durfee, next a week from Friday, the 14th, 2 weeks away is summer break before Father's Day weekend. We haven't had that happen in a long time. So I think there's kind of this sense of urgency here to get all these games in a very short amount of time. Durfee with the point. So like for baseball, they're really giving only 2 dates. And then the third is a rain date. With basketball, you're not dealing with weather because you're not outside, so they had 3 dates to choose from within each round of competition, the athletic directors did. But here in the spring, you're forced to pick 2, to pick one of 2, and then hope that, there's no rain situation, and they give you a third, like a flex date if there's weather. But they are trying to get through these brackets fast and furious. To the point where literally Father's Day weekend will be the state finals for baseball. So you're going from prelims to the round of 32 to 16 to quarterfinals, semifinals, and then state finals, literally in less than a 14-day period. That's pretty crazy. Seven to 5 here. Durfee back on the serve after the errant serve. Punched at. This is kind of a low ceiling, lower than back at home at the field house. We were talking about that on Thursday's broadcast. So anything that's hit pretty high here could get up into the rafters in a hurry. Well, I'll take this opportunity here. We're early in the broadcast. A big thank you to the Eagles athletic director, Tom Conley, and his assistant, Dan Cobbin. Both were fantastic and extremely accommodating when we were here in fall 2022. And as soon as I contacted them yesterday, they were quick to call me back and make sure that we were all set to do our thing here and to provide live coverage. So very appreciative. We thank them for the hospitality. 9-6 as the Hilltoppers go back to serve again. Since that run that the Eagles went on 5-0, kind of been a bit back and forth. Durfee staying within 3 or 4 points here in this opening set. Liam Poole, a junior this year on the serve. Great block in front there from Rakoczewski. Big block in front for Durfee. Even better one that time from Sannon. Rosario will serve for Durfee. A lot of seniors on this Hilltoppers team. You saw the senior night ceremony and that we recorded a couple weeks ago. So another team that's going to look different next year, that's for sure. It's interesting the waves of having large graduating classes among certain teams. It's really interesting how that pans out sometimes. Coach Tiberio Mello with boys soccer dealt with that a couple seasons ago, where literally almost the whole starting lineup were graduates. So it's tough, and that's where you need the numbers, and you need feeder programs, and you need a JV program particularly that's successful and you can call next man up, basically. A lot of spin on it. Good block again in front from the Eagles. They're playing the net well. That's out of bounds. Tell you, Milford, we haven't really seen him get too involved yet. Again, still early stages here, but man, he had a performance and a half on Thursday. Really, really strong, getting a lot of points, a lot of big swings like that. Oh, a lot of spin on it, and Rosario not able to handle Captain Mason Cleary's kill right there, and it's 12-9. He'll go back to serve now. Cleary from nearby Dorchester. Another nice block. Nice set there from DeCampos, because Matuzik's in the back line, and he came to play that one. Now dug out by DeCampos. It'll give Matuzik a chance. Sannon didn't get quite the height he usually does. Cleary lets it fly. Was there a deflection? I don't think so. No, there was not. So Durfee with the point. Hanging close here. 12-10. And Horseman coming in to serve for Durfee. And maybe more importantly, with the possession change here, we have Milford has made his way to the front line, try to get in on some points. They're going to set back for J.O. Kind of was falling back on that swing, didn't get a lot of power behind it. DeCampos to Matuzik, who set up Milford. And soft touch that time, faking the defense out a bit perhaps. Third touch comes back from the Eagles, and Durfee will try to reset. Milford now will aim and fire! Set that up beautifully. That's pretty much what we saw all match long on Thursday. And all season long, for that matter. 12-11, and Durfee with a chance to tie up for the first time since it was 2-2. It's going to be a tough play in front. Great reach over, and it is 12-12. The New Bedford Whalers this year, a 20-0 season. We talked about them. They swept Durfee. They swept everybody, frankly. And their coach, Ben Caturli, and a couple of his players just made the trip up here. They just got to the gym to watch some of the action. Potential for a matchup down the road. Milford again. Nice play in the back by Cleary. And that one set up a little too close to the ladder, and the Hilltoppers lead for the first time since the opening points. 13-12. Tried to get that to Shriver, and he was falling too close to the ladder. Now they'll get it back. Rokocheski ready to serve. Good strong serve, a lot of power behind that one. Milford trying to drop it in. Nice loft there from Sepulcre. Or no, rather, that was Alvarez, excuse me. And Durfee will get the point. Coming in from the back. That's out of bounds, but there was a deflection, I believe. Yes, there was. So the point to the Eagles. Nevin Canalath. Back to serve. Horseman right to Matuzik, right to Milford. And now we're seeing, it's obviously not working quickly. Coach Brendan Kelly telling them, use your power. So that just gave one back to the Eagles. And faking them out's not working. So time to wind up and show them the power you got. We'll see what Milford does. Oh, that one's short. A lot of power behind it. Just kind of fell off the table. J.O. will serve now for the Hilltoppers. Tied at 15 in the opening set here in the round of 32. Big swing from Shriver, just not a lot of downward on it. That's what you want right there, Milford. No sense in being cute with it when you have that kind of power. That's going to be a problem. From the back line, Cleary took out J.O. And the Eagles take possession back. Shriver will serve. Shriver, one of three captains, the other being Grayson Kamado. Back to Milford again, this time late on the swing. It goes into the net, and the Eagles lead again. Well, that's going to be tough. It's going back. J.O. settles under it. Horseman on the third touch has to get it back to the Eagles, and they'll get the free ball. Setting up here for Cleary. And a timeout. Coach Brendan Kelly doesn't want this deficit to get any bigger. They've hung with the Eagles here through the first half of this first set. So a quick timeout from Coach, not wasting any time. New Bedford beating Barnstable in their round of 32 game yesterday, so they are awaiting, the Whalers are, perfect Whalers that is, now 21-0, including their playoff win. They're awaiting the winner of this one, which is, as I said, why they're here, a potential matchup with one of these teams. So waiting for a round of 16. Shriver back to serve again out of the timeout. Eagles up by 2, 18-16. Going to be a tough play. Milford has to send it over. Nice job by Matuzik, though, playing that off the net. Dug out again by J.L. Matuzik, able to scramble. Comes back and no good. Good set, good height, good block by the Eagles. Matuzik flips it over, a nice play from Gallagher to stay with it. But it's number 20 for BC High in their biggest lead since it was 5-2. Towards the bench, and not coming back. Durfee stops that run right there. Canalath did everything he could, but just literally ran out of room. Milford will serve. That's out of bounds. And that one will sail just about a foot long there from Milford. Not a lot of spin on that serve. It just kind of floated and never dropped. Liam Poole will serve now. 21-18. These are the stages of the match where if you're the Eagles, you hope to maintain control now in the final few points and serve it out, kind of control your fate. And that swing from Milford now on the back line because he just served. Third touch coming here. They got to flip it over, and they do. Cleary. Oh, man. Is that on the line? Our line judge did not see it. So the main official on the ladder making the call, and Durfee with the point, and will get control. Rosario lets it fly. Cleary, great block by DeCampos and Matuzik. That one skips over the net. Cleary again, soft touch, punched at us. Sannon was falling down. The only one who had a chance at that. Alvarez on the serve, working the far side there. Milford, again, still in the back line. Big swing. He plays that one. Matuzik going to set for Sannon, who comes flying in for the point. Matuzik, far corner. Cleary coming in. Blocked, but it's out of bounds on the block. Durfee thought maybe a deflection. And they're going to ask. And Coach Kelly wanted a number, as it's going to be set point here. Wanted to know who it was to hit off of, and didn't get an answer. 24-21, set point. Milford sends it over, and now Shriver going to try to kill it here in the first. Durfee's going to get the point. It was deflected. Eagles tried to make a play on it as it was going out of bounds. So 24-22, and Horseman will serve. Got to get it over. Here's Shriver. Blocked in front. They call him the net. Yes, they are. And Coach Kelly not too pleased with that call as he just kind of waves his hand. I think he's still irritated by the previous call, honestly, where he did not get an answer to the question he was asking. So, well, done with one. Good first set, though. The Hilltoppers hung strong right there. Losing by just 3. Back and forth we went throughout this opening set. And Durfee finds themselves down 1-0. We'll take a quick break here, and we will be back with set number 2 from BC High. Stay tuned.
The school administration building at 417 Rock Street was built over 100 years ago by craftsmen from around the globe.
And Mr. and Mrs. William Brayton, mill owners, raised their 9 children in this statement home.
Decades later, the property became too costly for a single family and was gifted to the Fall River School District. Architects reconfigured the 22 rooms to accommodate administrative staff.
By 2018, this historic structure was compromised, eliciting mold and water damage. Once dubbed the last big house on the hill, this extraordinary piece of architecture was in poor condition.
Care was shown to restore artistic elements, including the circular railing and banister, chair rails, crown molding, antique and oak flooring. And the building is now handicap accessible.
Roof work was the primary concern for the Brayton house. This new pitch surface directs water to a modernized drainage system.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills to incentivize history, travel, diversity, and recreation. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back to BC High. Evan Massoud with you for the round of 32. See Durfee's and the Eagles score from the first set. Let's wipe that out right now. And a fresh slate here for set number 2. Busy day on campus here on Morrissey Boulevard. There's a lacrosse playoff going on simultaneously right now outside. And, mid-70s, full sun. It's a great day for outdoor sports. That's in. The Eagles will start ahead. And tonight, baseball, some of the players actually we're seeing them crossing here in the hallway. Baseball with a playoff game here tonight. So a very busy day on campus for Eagles athletics. Nice swing there from Sandin on the far side. Shriver. I joked about it on Thursday, but in all seriousness, it was refreshing for the Durfee boys, for this group of, 3-year players, 4-year players, to not have to travel. And, it was very ironic that they drew Winchester last year in a statewide bracket after drawing them 2 years ago. That's just so unlikely a situation. But it did happen, and both years, so both times, Durfee had to go up to Winchester, and Winchester's, got a tremendous program, and they dominated. So to play at home and to win at home and then, earn the road game here, really a nice accomplishment. It's going to be a very tough play. Third touch, Milford sends it over. Good job. This is a great rally we got going here. Shriver on the far side. Matuzik and Rosario chases it down. Hilltoppers keep it alive with a scramble. Who wants the point? And late on the swing was J.O. What an effort from both sides. Hard fought third point for BC High. Omo will serve. Ooh. Alvarez giving up the body to try to keep that in play. Rosario serving for the Hilltoppers. That's going to be short. And now Canalath will serve. Milford palms it. Oh, what a dig from Canalath. He kept that alive. And Durfee can't do anything with it when it comes back to him. Out of bounds. A rare miscue on the set for Durfee. Usually solid. An interesting scenario here, just talking about the brackets. And, you look at a Whalers team that is, with yesterday's win, 21-0 this season. But because of strength of schedule, BC High is the 7 seed and New Bedford is the 10 seed without a loss. So the Whalers, while perfect on the year, are going to have to travel here if the Eagles win this match. If Durfee wins, they'll host the Hilltoppers in New Bedford. But, really, this is where sometimes it's a little wonky and a bit of a mental error right there from Gallagher. Just kind of watched it fall behind him. He was tracking, and it came down on the court. That one off of Horseman. A big swing from Shriver. And the Eagles get it back. Milford. Oh, that was a tough play as well. We've seen some weird sequences right at the net. Durfee, good hard point right there. Locked and loaded. Milford with about as powerful a serve as you will see. Now playing it in the back line, coming into Sannon. Big hit, but it's out of bounds. The block was there, but the Eagles couldn't handle it. Hit too hard by Sannon. Milford back to serve. Durfee down a point here. Big high set. Oh, that's would have gone into the next room. Very powerful serve from Milford right there, but unfortunately out of bounds. Right to Matuzik. Milford gets the set on the backside. That's long too. Really tough if you're on the back line, to deal with a set and get it over the net, because the point is you want downward motion. You don't want the, horizontal trajectory. And so got to utilize the guys in front like Sannon. Good block. Played well. Time to send it over now. Eagles out of system a bit too. Good point right there for Durfee. To Campos. Back to serve. Kind of heard a little slap there on the ball by, oh, what a dig. Third touch, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think the Eagles got away with one there, because usually when you kind of hear that slap, when they go with the two hands, usually it's kind of the sign of a double touch. This is Alvarez on the serve. Good serve right there, good placement. Sannon palming it, kind of wafting it over the front line gently. Cleary sends it for a ride and out of bounds. And now Matuzik, the lefty here, always likes to work from this corner. Kind of serve across the court, and just making it over the net. J.O. sending it back. That might have been going out of bounds, but clearly played it. Now Shriver from the back line. Kind of similar to what we saw from Milford. It's tough from that back line to try to kill it, because you have that distance from the net. You're not right at the net. And the Hilltoppers in position to tie here in the second set. Eagles can't bring it back. Matuzik taking a little off there and just barely getting it over the net. 10-10 here in the second. Going to Cleary. Big swing, and it's in. Durfee going to work on the floor near the bench, giving it a little wipe down. All right. Cleary lets it fly. Short serve, good dig, going to go right back to the Eagles. They're going to get a free ball out of this. And Shriver blocked in front, but just out of bounds on the far line. Going right back to J.O. again. Clearly working this near side. Now J.O. wants to kill. Can't get it. Riding the top of the net. Eagles will play it. Cleary coming in from the back. Nice positioning for Rosario. He was in the right spot at the right time. Back to the Eagles again. Now Shriver wants a chance at it. Milford sticks the arm out. J.O. flips it over to Cleary. Alvarez sets. That is, that might have been going out. Durfee playing it right at the net. Going to be tough. And it falls. 12-11. Horseman with the serve. He faked it out. I love that setup. They had Rokoczewski coming first to the net, and they set it backwards and let Cleary do it. Ben Cleary, that is. Right here in front of the ladder. And he buried it in the corner, just inside the antenna. Milford buries it just inside the antenna. It's 13-12. Yeah, great match brewing here. I mean, every point, you're riding on every point because both sides are making the plays. How about that? Oh, just out. Liam Poole really got a good look at it. It's a tie game here in the second, 13-13. Rosario on the serve. That's going to sail out of bounds, and Durfee gives it back. Genelath back to serve for the Eagles. Lets it fly. Durfee has to dump it over. Couldn't get a good set. That is out of bounds. They're calling a deflection on Horseman. Big hit there from Grayson Camadou. And it's 15-13. Horseman lofting. Matuzik will set. Milford coming in here. Oh, what a great dig from Shriver to keep that alive. Matuzik going back now to J.O., who will swing from the far side. Back to Camadou. Matuzik coming forward again. They're going to give Milford another chance. Couldn't get a good swing on it. Not high enough. Into the net it goes. Mason Cleary. J.O. on the serve. Tipped over, good reach from DeCampos. Camadou again, and now DeCampos with the block. He'll set it to Matuzik, who sets it for Milford. Oh, baby! That exploded up into the rafters. That one explodes on Rosario, and it's off the wall. And it is 16-15. Well, Durfee's drawn even a couple times, not able to take the lead back. Oh. A little bit of a sports blooper there. Our line judge trying to send it down the court and almost took out her counterpart on the ladder. Shriver's serve there. Oh, Matuzik had no help and punched at it. Good block in front from Durfee. Third touch, and the Hilltoppers get the free ball. Matuzik going to set for Milford. It's blocked. J.O. sticks the arm out. Third touch again, and Milford gets it back. Durfee's going to reset again. No. Double touch called against Rosario. That's a tough break right there. Haven't really seen many of those today. The sets have been pretty clean. In between there, and Durfee catches the Eagles there. Milford will serve. Took something off there that time, went full power last time and almost sent it through the wall. If being honest, Sannon falls in. Shriver and Gallagher watching it as it falls for a tie set here. 17 all, and the Eagles will go into the timeout. Diamond Baseball had their prelim game yesterday, a 2 o'clock Friday game. Very strange. Missing almost the whole day of school. And they had to go to Brookline. Diamond earned the 33rd seed in Division I. As we talked about throughout the year, they had issues with the waiver to get out of D1 and to, based on the school and size and whatnot. Go back and watch some other tournament coverage for Diamond. You'll understand what we're talking about. But to be 33rd in a D1 bracket when you're not a D1 school, that's quite an accomplishment. The Bengals had a really good year. They saw their ace pitcher toss 3 no-hitters this season, which is just incredible. They finished at 15-2. They played Brookline. Brookline beat them yesterday 10-4. So a tough loss, but what was a tremendous season. As the Hilltoppers with a rare bad serve, giving control back after the timeout here. Not what you're looking for if you're the Hilltoppers. So now Eagles back on the serve and in control. Sannon buries it right between the front line and the net. Diamond softball finished 35th seed in D1, 13-7. Their game was a 2 o'clock game at Lexington, so they're still going. We don't have a result yet from them. And the whistle and a lift and carry here called against Durfee. So 19-18. Milford will send it over on the third touch. Oh, going to be a tough play. Third touch, and it won't clear. Into the netting above the screen. Good dig right in front of the net. Durfee can't handle it. And Durfee going to go into the timeout. Very similarly to how the first set was kind of wrapping up. Durfee hung with the Eagles and then a couple points. Late in the first set sparked a timeout for Coach Brendan Kelly. With little wiggle room here in the final points of the second. Doesn't want it to get out of hand, wants to stay close and try to mount a comeback here. Alvarez back to serve again. Out of the timeout. Hilltoppers need to stop right here. Setting for Milford. Durfee with the whistle coming actually before the ball was really played. Either way, it would have been a point for the Hilltoppers as that ball went out of bounds to the side wall. So just what Durfee wanted. Hilltoppers got it back now. Got to take advantage of control with the service game here. Matuzik's on the back line. They're not going to get a really good setup here. They're going to dump it over and give the free ball to the Eagles. Oh, man. Big kill from Ben Cleary. Now Mason Cleary with the serve. A good one. That explodes, comes right back to the Hilltoppers in front of the net. Milford dumps it over. Durfee conceding now. Third touch, and bad swing there from Shriver on the far side. So Durfee gonna get it back now. only down 2, 22-20. This set not over by any stretch. Horseman will serve for Durfee. Good serve. Oh, that's coming back fast as it bounced off the scaffold. Milford hits off the front line, and Durfee gets the point. That was off Rokocheski. Horseman to serve again, now coming to the near side, trying to work both sides of the gym here. The set from Alvarez, Shriver. Oh, that's going to be trouble! Matuzik and Rosario both went at the initial chance there to play it, and they kind of both backed off. I think that was more Rosario's ball. He's in the back line. And timeout. Coach Kelly going to use a timeout. I think that's a good timeout because, both guys going for the ball, obviously not faulting either of them. Just saying based on where it was going, usually the back line, if it's that far back, it's their ball. But nonetheless, hard-fought play right there to keep it in. Just didn't pan out. Hilltoppers trying to avoid going down 2-0 here on the road. Only trailing by 2 here in the late stages of the second. And Omo with the serve. Matuzik with the set. Milford has to wait on it. Now Alvarez setting back to Cleary. That explodes. Oh, off the speaker. Low ceiling comes back to bite Durfee. And it's set point. It's out of bounds on the vicious hit from Milford, and set point again. Same situation as the first set here. The Eagles took it 25-22. They're in position for that here, but Durfee will serve and try to avoid losing the second. They will not. 25-22 here in game 2. The Eagles go up 2-0. Another hard-fought set by the Hilltoppers, giving BC everything they got. Just coming up a couple points short. So done with 2 here at the Cadogan Gym at Boston College High School. We can take a quick break. We'll see you for the third set on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Kristen Cantara Oliveira. I'm a member of the Community Preservation Committee and the Historical Commission. Welcome to the Lafayette Durfee House.
I'm David Jennings, curator. Built in 1750, this is one of the best living history representations in Massachusetts.
Judge Thomas Durfee, the original owner, was also an admired patriot. Judge Durfee made sizable purchases of equipment and weapons to outfit Revolutionary War soldiers, including his own son. Generals and Minutemen frequently met here for secret and strategic military planning.
But by the 1970s, the home's significance was largely forgotten and it was slated for demolition. Preservationists rallied, first to fund the restoration and secondly to resurrect interest in the heroic Durfee family.
The original frame and foundation are intact. Craftsmen worked tediously to repair or replace decorative elements.
Visitors are encouraged to handle artifacts and work alongside artists. The Lafayette Durfee House is included in the National Register of Historic Buildings and exceeds standards of the Secretary of the Interior.
However, time continuously ravages the one-of-a-kind structure. Grants from the Community Preservation Committee, as well as monetary contributions, spearhead the efforts of tireless volunteers.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
We welcome you back to the Cadigan Gym. Sorry we had to cut out of that piece a little early here. They had an issue with the clock going into the break, and so then they reset it and took some time off. So needless to say, back here live at BC High. Third set in the round of 32, Division I tournament bracket. Hilltoppers down 2-0, but we'll start off ahead here in the third. I'll tell you, these guys are playing. They're not giving points away. Frustrating to be down 2-0, and that's not to take anything away from the Eagles at all, because they're right there as well. A violation called against the Hilltoppers there, 1-1 now. But I mean, to lose 25-22, 25-22, that shows you how close these sets are. These are not runaway sets where Durfee's allowing a lot of points or making errors. No. They are playing volleyball here. This is a fantastic match. Just unfortunately for the Hilltoppers, they're on the short end of the stick right now. So backs against the wall. They have to mount a comeback, and they're going to get another point here. Tough play right at the net. Matuzak comes forward. They're going to set up Milford. That's out of bounds. You know what it is? It's like the confidence factor. I think that's it for me. Durfee's not, any little error that has occurred today, it's not getting in their head. You can see that they're just laser focused, and that's one of the best things. You know, that's hard in high school to maintain that, you know, but you have to have a short memory. Okay, fine, that point's done. Go on and win the next one. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, and I really have an appreciation for that. It shows a lot of maturity, you know, from a high school team. Going back to Milford again. Got it! 5-1 Hilltoppers, and a quick timeout called by the Eagles and their head coach, James Shen. This is the largest lead Durfee has had at any point today. 5-1. And Coach Chen with a short message too, only about 20 seconds used in the timeout clock. Durfee not going to waste much time either. They want to get back at it. So here we go. And Horseman will go back to serve. Looks like coming now more to the near side. I like that, working both sides of the service line and both sides of the court, not just sticking to one. Shriver, that's in. Nobody in that back line. I think it was deflected anyway. So the Eagles will get it back and stop the run there from the Hilltoppers. J.O. slipped. That one kind of off the right side of the arm. Had a lot of spin, and then J.O. slipped trying to come out this way. 5-3. Olmo with the serve. Third touch. Nice block in front. Durfee ready to block again. Violation against the Hilltoppers. 3 straight points now for BC High. Crawling right back. Matuzik will go to Milford, and he's got the point. Big hit, no deflection though, out of bounds. J.O., nice dig there, and Matuzik has to do the same. Milford sends it over. Cleary flying in from the back line, dug out by Milford. Now J.O. coming, gonna punch at it. Nobody was in the back line except for Cleary. He has to make the play on it, and the Eagles with the point. Last second, Horseman making the play on that. I thought it was going to go out of bounds for sure, and it just dropped. So able to make the play. Poked over. Going to be a tough play, and will not get over. Souza did everything he could. That's in. Nice hit from Kamadou for the Eagles, as they'll get it back now.
Come on, Durfee.
Milford's been hot in the third. Now he'll serve. Coming to this near side. Cleary has to stop. Punched at. Hilltopper's got a little out of sync there. Sannon trying to drop it in. Oh, some miscommunication and almost a head-on collision there. Cleary plays it. Nice play on the back line from Milford. Sannon coming in. Free ball for the Eagles. Cleary coming now. Oh, man, that explodes. Playable for the Hilltoppers. They dump it back over. That was Matuzik with the reach. Third touch for the Eagles. Milford going to Sannon. That's going to sail out of bounds. A little wild on that point, both sides. That one skipped over the net. Hilltopper saved it. Sannon to J.O. on the third touch. He'll send it over back to Cleary, who had initially sent it. Now on the far side, a big hit. Played as well. Blocked and out of bounds. Durfee with the point. Their 11th. Right back to Cleary. He wants it, and he gets it. Another big hit from this near side, that time Ben Cleary. And the Eagles will keep. And Pedro Araujo will serve again. Going to Sannon, coming back! Big block in front by Rakachitsky and Cleary. And the Eagles within one here in the third. The tallest players right now at that front line, making it a challenge for the Hilltoppers hitters. Nice dig there from J.O. on the back line. Milford. Oh, that is out of bounds, just out of bounds. Along the corner, and the Eagles not able to draw even yet. Durfee maintains their lead here in the third, and a must-win third set. The ball ended up, I think, going under the bleachers, ricocheted in the corner and disappeared. Matuzik on the serve for the Hilltoppers. Another short serve. He's been skimming the top of the net all afternoon. Good block by DeCampos. The Eagles will have to play. Cleary gets it back again. Nice block again, allowing Sannon to make a play. Back to J.O. Blocked in front. Durfee gets it back. Back to Sannon, far side. Another good block by the Eagles front line. Now they'll set. Straight up. A lot of spin. Third touch. DeCampos will dump it over. Cleary coming in. And the Eagles with the point. No, excuse me, Durfee with the point. Hit the antenna. Tough sequence right there for both sides, and Durfee squeaking away with the point. Up into the rafters again. Nobody home. And that one straight down to the court. A lot of downward action. Cleary. Good serve right there. Going back to J.O. That explodes. Nice play there from Gallagher. And third touch, Eagles survive it. Send it back to Durfee. That's out of bounds. Just past the line. And the Eagles once again with a chance to even the score here in the third. Punched at by Matuzik, and Milford has to send it over on the third touch. Out of bounds. And no deflection. Nobody was near it. So Durfee again maintaining their lead. Horseman back to serve. Shriver. Oh, Matuzik and J.O. got tangled up again. And they weren't talking either. You know, you gotta communicate, and that's what happens. Almost a collision. 15-14. And Omo will serve. Excuse me. Matuzik will set for Milford. It's blocked in front, poked at, and now they'll set this way to J.O. Blocked again to Campos. Therefore, Milford sends it over. Cleary makes the play. Out of bounds. And it's Durfee ball. Shriver could not make the play. Wow, big swing from Milford. It was played. He sets up J.O. Now Shriver trying to get a point. He's been a little, whoa! That came back fast off the ceiling, and Milford saved it. Slides in and he's safe. Eagles get the point. 17-15. BC High will serve. Oh, nice dig there by Cleary. Sent back by Gallagher on the third touch. Matuzik going to set for Milford. That's out of play. And it's back to a one-point game again.
Let's go.
Big block, and we're tied. The Eagles finally able to tie it up after multiple opportunities, and it is 17-all here late in the third. Canalath with another good serve. He's been solid. Milford, the block. Oh, Durfee. That was going out, and Horseman ended up diving for it. I mean, it's only natural, the reaction time, right? The ball's coming at your head. And a tough break there. Eagles lead for the first time here in the third. And they add to the lead, and I sense a timeout coming. Here it is. 4 straight for BC High. And they've retaken the lead here late in the third as they try to close off a sweep here. Eagles out of the timeout first. Eagles will serve. Canalath back again. Really good serve. Horseman having to wait to see if it's going to go out of bounds or not. Playing it at the last second. Shriver will get the point for BC High. No dates officially yet for the next round, as again, New Bedford waiting, the Whalers waiting to see who they'll play and where they'll play. It's either going to be Monday or Wednesday, what we're hearing. But no date put out there yet by the MIAA for the round of 16. Again, the Whalers will have to travel here. If BC High hangs on to win this here, they have really put together a run late in this third when it looked like Durfee, was in control for most of it. 6 straight points now for the Eagles and another timeout. Here we go. 6 straight points, the largest run in this match for either side. It gives you an indication of really how back and forth it's been. Another good serve from Canalath. Hilltoppers need a point here. Another great block in front. Third touch. Durfee's got to dump it over. Gives the free possession. That's in. And another point for the Eagles. We're pulling away here at home. They want the Whalers. That's out of bounds, and finally the run has been stopped. Durfee will get possession. They're down 4, and they'll go on the serve. J.O. will do the honors. Tell you one thing, we've seen very few violations today. This has been a clean match. Again, shows you the experience and, two teams that know what they're doing. It's been a really good match to watch. Milford with the soft touch that time, able to drop it in. Oh, good block, but it's out of bounds. It rode the net. A lot of spin on it. A short serve from Shriver will give the Hilltoppers a little extra life here. Milford will serve now, 23-20. Oh man, Mason Cleary gets possession back, and it's match point for the Eagles. Have knocked out the Hilltoppers in 3. First set, 25-22. Second set, 25-22. And here in the third, 25-20. Winning it 3-0 in the match here. BC High. After Durfee wins in the prelims on Thursday at home, their season over. A really good match. I have to say, really good match compared to the last, few playoff runs that opportunities Durfee's had. Hung with the Eagles the whole time here. And unfortunately for them, coming up short, just a few points short in each set here. And they are done. So now the Whalers know who they're playing. New Bedford will be coming here. The Eagles will host again. 7 versus 10. And the Whalers hoping to stay perfect here as they'll come into the game 21-0 against the now 19-2 BC High Eagles. Should be a fantastic match. I'm looking forward to the results of that one in the round of 16 when it happens. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We have one more on the docket as of right now. We don't know what will happen, of course, but at least tomorrow we know we have a game. Catch it right here, live on the Fred TV Sports Facebook page. Tried to get you an update for softball. Oh, we may have one before we go off the air here. Let's see. Diamond softball lost to Lexington 9-5. Unfortunately, the Bengals season has come to a close. Done here in 2024 as well. So the Durfee Hilltoppers baseball team, they are next up tomorrow. First pitch at 2 p.m. We will be there at Skip Lewis Field. Great to have one of our former students, just finished his first year of college, Anthony Granum, former volleyball player as well. He worked with us today, running camera. Nice to have him back in the area. Final score, one last time from the Cadigan Gym at BC High. The Eagles 3, the Hilltoppers 0. Enjoy your weekend, the rest of your Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow for baseball.